What if everything you call your personality isn't really you? What if it's just a mask you learned to survive? The truth is darker than you think, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Before we go further, ask yourself, which mask are you wearing right now and why? If you don't know, then stick with us, we will slowly reveal your mask. Let's break down the most common masks humans wear and why each one exists. 1. The pleaser mask. Always agrees, never says no, hides opinions. Why? Fear of rejection or abandonment. Effect: people like you, but rarely respect your boundaries. Consequence: you constantly sacrifice your desires to keep peace, slowly losing yourself. 2. The alpha masks. Loud, dominant, aggressive, always in control. Why do they do that? Because insecurity underlies the performance. Acting strong hides fear of failure or weakness. Effect: others respect you, but you attract challenges and competition constantly. Consequence: living under pressure, always performing, always proving. 3. The clown mask. They joke to make others feel happy, even beyond his own boundaries. Why do they do that? Because vulnerability is terrifying. Humor creates distance and makes people like you without seeing your real pain. Effect: people laugh with you, but few connect deeply. Consequence: emotional isolation, even amidst popularity. For the silent mask, they are calm and really good observer. Why they are like that? Because they avoids exposure, hides weakness, calculates before acting. Effect: creates mystery, sometimes fear. People respect distance but misinterpret motives. Consequence: isolation, difficulty forming deep bonds. 5. The helper mask. Always sacrifices, gives more than receives. Why do they do that? Just to gain approval, avoid conflict, feel needed. Effect: people depend on you, but often take advantage. Consequence: burnout, resentment, and unrecognized effort. 6. The perfection mask. Appears flawless, controlled and composed personality. Why they are like that? Because they hides in the chaos, fear of criticism, fear of failure. Effect: admiration from others, but constant internal pressure. Consequence: anxiety, imposter syndrome, fear of showing weakness. 7. The victim mask. Seeks sympathy, avoids responsibility. Why do they do that? Because they hides feelings of powerlessness, manipulates situations for protection. The effect: gains temporary attention, emotional leverage. Consequence: dependency, stagnation. Others lose trust over time. Every mask has a purpose: survival. But the danger is this: each mask also limits you, creating tension, misalignment, and frustration. You survive, yes, but you stop living like your true self. The danger is, over time, masks become identity. You stop surviving and start performing constantly. Your brain convinces you, I am this mask, and that's when life feels heavy. Decisions feel exhausting. Relationships feel shallow. Happiness feels unreachable. Your raw self. Trapped inside, desperate to break free. Here's the psychological twist. Humans are experts at detecting masks. Even if you hide perfectly, micro-expressions, tone, posture, and small actions leak the truth. Some masks create respect, some masks push people away. The wrong mask in the wrong place. You lose influence without knowing why. Even the strongest personalities are sometimes powerless, because they perform instead of owning themselves. Masks don't just affect your inner life, they shape how others react to you. The pleaser attracts control and manipulation. The alpha attracts challengers or resentment. The clown attracts attention but rarely trust. The silent attracts curiosity or isolation. The perfectionist attracts admiration, but often envy or pressure. Your mask doesn't just hide you, it signals the world, and the world responds accordingly. Breaking a mask feels terrifying. Exposure, vulnerability, the fear of judgment. But here's the key. Those who face their raw self gain authentic influence. They no longer perform for approval. They no longer exhaust themselves keeping up appearances. They gain unshakable presence, loyalty, and clarity. For people who can remove their masks are the ones who truly lead. So ask yourself again, what if everything you call your personality isn't really you? What if it's just a mask you learned to survive? The truth is darker than you think, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Which mask are you wearing right now, and is it protecting you or controlling you? Awareness is the first step. Power comes when you choose the mask instead of letting it choose you.